I mean, being real for a second, this week of Park to Prem has been pretty bonkers, hasn't it? I'm hoping for a calmer day today. We're still in the FA Cup. We're taking on Millwall. I'm not making any plans beyond that because every time I make plans, they go out the window. Let's see if we can keep this crazy cup run going, shall we? Yes, folks, how is it going? And welcome back to Park to Prem. We're here with FC United. We're still in the FA Cup. The last couple of days have been silly, frankly, and I'm hoping that the silliness will calm down slightly. Since you were last here, we have played 4 matches. We've got 2 wins, 2 draws. The league form isn't that great, but if the recent episodes have been a mess, this league table is also a little bit of a mess. Yeah, look at this. This is silly. We've played 25 games. Barnet have played 24 games. Southend are top of the table. They've played 4 more matches than us. I feel like there is an influx of fixture congestion coming for us. I'm kind of waiting for it to hit. But for now, we're just going to distract ourselves with the cup because, frankly, it's just quite fun. Now, when it comes to the matches since you were last here, we should talk about them a little bit. We beat Harrogate in the FA Trophy, a competition I do want to win this year. Good to see us still in it. We then beat Kidderminster 2-1. Darren Richards, as you can see here, has been in a fine run of form. A man who's been a massive, massive part of our cup run this year in the FA Cup. I'm hoping he's going to keep that going. At 19 years old, he very much does feel like a player to build around, kind of the long-term future of this club at. Elsewhere, well, we moved into January. Things didn't quite go to plan. 2 draws in a row, the first against Carlisle, the second against Aldershot, 2-2 and 1-1. If we just look at the league table, they are 2 teams in the playoff spots, so not necessarily the most easy of games. I did attempt to rotate things around for these games. Obviously, the fact we weren't able to win means maybe I rotated things a little bit too much, but on the flip side, we go into today's game with a well-rested team, a team that actually has no one missing, which is kind of a rarity for this time of year. No injuries, no suspensions, and that means that I feel prepared for today's game. We are taking on Millwall. This is the FA Cup third round, and they're in 15th in the league. They're going to be tricky, but I don't know, we've caused upsets already. I'm hoping we can do another one here. So as well as the Millwall game, we are going to throw in a second match today. It might be a replay if we get a draw. Otherwise, we'll do a league game of some kind. I feel like planning is just not worth doing at this point at FC United. This has been a season that's been a little bit off the rails. I thought this would be a season where we'd get through it quite quickly and there wouldn't be that many high-stake games. We would run away with the league table. And, well, that hasn't happened, has it, so far? Anyway, let's focus on the here and now, the cup. It's a bit more exciting. It's the FA Cup, a chance for us to make, hopefully, a little bit of money to help our bank balance. In terms of team news, full-strength team. That means I can pick all the players I want to do, and that means that we are going to be sticking with Nathan Harker in goal. In truth, both AOK and Harker have been pretty off the pace as of late. Both players struggling when it comes to their average rating, but Harker has got the better clean sheet record. He has perhaps been marginally the better goalkeeper overall this year, so Nathan is the man we are going to go with. I do think his superior shot stopping is probably going to be quite useful today. Anyway, in the defence, it's full strength. It is going to be Regan Booty at left back. Over at right back, we've got Thomas Sang, who really has settled into the team well. Of course, the Dylan Crow replacement, 5 assists in 12 games for him, a 7.6 rating is pretty impressive. And then it's going to be Donaldson and Quansah at the back. Of course, Quansah's set-piece threat is something I feel like we are going to be semi-reliant on today. Anyway, moving up into the midfield, Garrett is going to play as the ball-winning midfielder. We've brought him in. I'll be honest, he's not wowed me this year, Jake Garrett. He's not been this sensational, revolutionary ball-winning midfielder. At the same time, though, He's done fine for us. He's done an okay job. To his left, we're going with Butterworth, who's been very, very impressive. Of course, we are in January, and we have actually rejected a couple of bids from Birmingham City for him. One of those bids was £70,000. The reality is that Butterworth is on a, 3-year deal or 2.5-year deal. We've got an optional contract extension after promotion of 3 years, so if we get promoted, his long-term future is secured. And with his determination, with his leadership, with his importance in the dressing room, it's kind of difficult to put a price on that. So no intentions of selling him, even if he is a little upset and disappointed that he's not been able to move just yet. Over on the right-hand side of the centre mid positions, we're going to go with Christian and Gessen today. A little bit of experience, a player pretty capable bringing the ball forward. Centre attacking mid, we go with Richards, who so far has 4 goals in 5 FA Cup games. Hopefully he's going to keep that run of goals going. And up top, we are going with Gold. We are going with Duffy, of course, Stephen Gold. A big part of our second round kind of result, I suppose, over the 2 legs against Lincoln City, hoping he's going to be able to do more of the same for us today. To his right, we are going to go with Joe Duffy. He's been in some okay form as of late, 2 goals and 2 assists in his last 5 games. On the bench, of course, we've got plenty of options too. 7 subs available to us. We've got Cannonier, Maitland, Ibrahim, Jones, Jamie Dunn, Crow and Mir. So, yeah, no shortage of options to potentially chase this game, but hopefully be subs that we're making to try and cling on to a lead. If we can get one, that would be nice. I do feel like a little bit of a broken record at this point, but it's mad that we've got this far in the FA Cup. We're now taking on a team who sit 3 divisions above us. The reality is we go into this game with such low odds of actually being able to get a result. There's almost no point in getting too excited, I feel like. Unless we get the lead, then I'm going to go bonkers. I mean, look, the longer we can hang in this game, the longer we can keep it to 0-0, the more my hope will perhaps start to build. But this is going to be a proper test for us. Millwall are a well-established championship club. They are going to have better quality. It's up to us to try and shut them out. And well, 5 minutes in, we're going to attempt to do just that. Ball whipped in, back post. Campo is there. He hits the woodwork and then it's cleared off the line. Not really the start I want to see inside the first 5 minutes of this match. I kind of want to pause the game here. We're 20 minutes into the game. They are dominating the ball, Millwall. They are having so much of it. We're not really able to win it back. So as a result of that, I want us to just try and hold on to the ball a little bit more. Going to change a couple of instructions with the intent of holding on to possession. I feel like one of the big keys to success, certainly against Lincoln and against Huddersfield, was our ability in the home games to dominate the ball despite being a slightly lesser side. So in lowering the tempo, lowering the directness, I'm hoping we're going to see that possession needle swing our way. And indeed we are. It's gone from 62% in their favour to only 56%, which of course is still a significant margin, don't get me wrong, but the instructions are having the desired effect. And the fact we're only seeing the second highlight of the game 38 minutes in, I think has to be seen as a net positive, really. Unfortunately for us, it is Millwall in possession of the ball. Oakley Booth switching the ball over to Campo, who hit the woodwork early on from the right-hand side. Options in the middle for Millwall. We need to defend this well. It's a huge save by Nathan Harker. I criticised his recent form. He hasn't been amazing. That is a sensational stop there. We still might have a little bit more to do, though. The corner's going to be whipped in. Can we get it away from danger? Harker punches it. Mitchell at the edge of the box. Campo with possession. Do not foul him here. Do not give away a penalty. Do a tackle like that. In fact, it's been given as a free kick. I thought Booty won the ball. I think the referee's made an error. But we are now going to have a set piece to deal with. It's a quick free kick that we're going to block away. Some desperate defending here to end the second half. Isn't exactly what I want to see. But we have the men behind the ball. And suddenly, it's a 3-on-2 on the counter-attack. Duffy bringing it forward. Can we make the right decisions here as we break away? Duffy wanders into the wide area. Gives it to Butterworth. Across to Nguesson, who hits it. Not the most ferocious of efforts on goal. Phillips holds comfortably. But look, we got the ball into their half. We got the ball forward. And here we are in the 41st minute. We're in possession again. There's another highlight. Donaldson at centre-back for us. Bringing the ball out well. Gives it to Butterworth. Laid off to Gold. Gives it to Richards. Duffy could be there. The keeper comes out. It falls to Darren Richards, who gives us the lead yet again in the FA Cup. This man loves this competition. And I said I wasn't going to get carried away. But we're a goal up at home against championship opposition. Of course I'm going to get bloody carried away. Oh my word. Butterworth to Gold. The ball through to Richards. I thought there he maybe did one pass too many. Element of fortune. The ball bounces around in the box, but it falls the way of Richards, who tucks it into the bottom corner. And, well, could the Dream FA Cup run go on a little longer? Look at the stats in this game. Since we changed those instructions, they've done absolutely nothing. Really, really impressive display. Of course, a great opportunity that we created, taken, you can see from that XG. Probably was quite a difficult chance to miss, but make no mistake, Richards still had to put the ball in the net. At the break we're ahead, I'm going to tell the players I'm delighted. There is a kickoff highlight right away, but I am still going to shout demand more. Of course, having been in this position before where we're leading in the first kind of game of an FA Cup tie, then we go on to draw it and do a replay, I kind of have an inkling as to what to expect here. Although on those occasions we were a goal up at half-time, or at least a goal up. I don't think they were both at half-time, actually, but we were a goal up away from home. This is different. We're at home. We're at our own fortress. We should be in our element here, in our comfort zone. Well, we look comfortable here in possession of the ball. Sang with the ball. Gives it to Nguesson. Laid across to Garrett. Butterworth. Gold through. Can he finish it? He lays it to Duffy, who tucks it into the bottom corner. Less than a minute into this second half. We double our lead in this game. And look, I want to get happy, and I am happy. Anyone get a deja vu again? The first round of the FA Cup, we drew 2-2. The second round of the FA Cup, we drew 2-2. In both those games, we were winning at certain points. We're 2-0 up in this one. I wonder what might happen next. Football Manager, don't you dare. Apparently, it was a tight offside. I don't think it was. I thought for a second Gold was going to have to test his finishing, but instead he picks out such an intelligent ball across to Duffy. It was easier to miss than score. And you know what? 2 goals to the good. I'm scared about Garrett on a booking. I'm bringing in ye old faithful. Jones is coming in. The man who started playing for us down in the 9th tier with 3 bridges is now taking on a championship club in the FA Cup. That is what Park to Prem dreams are made of. Well, we have got possession forward here. And Gesson, Jones, Butterworth. Really nice build-up play here. Duffy gets in behind. It falls to Stephen Gold. I think he's onside. I think it's 3-0. What's happened? We've just taken every chance that has come our way, and I don't quite know what to say. I do not quite know what to say. I mean, look, it's fortunate. Again, it's a tackle that falls straight to Gold. I'm not going to complain. For the amount of times I was unlucky last year in Football Manager, for the amount of, well, not even just last year in this save game, just over the last few years of Football Manager, people who didn't watch the Racing Santander save missed me lose 3 Champions League finals in a row. I'm not sure if winning the FA Cup third round is, well, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know if it really overcomes the 3 Champions League losses. Sometimes you need some luck. Sometimes your luck needs to be in. It feels like it's been in here. I have got to remind myself, there is still 33 minutes left here. There's still a lot of football to be played, but let's get carried away. Let's dream. I mean, could we get 4? Duffy could be through. I might just go and have a lay down if we score here. I might just go have a lay down, right? Everyone, calm down, Jack. I'm getting a bit carried away, aren't I? Also realised maybe we should make some more changes. And Gesson hasn't had the best of games. I'm going to take him off and bring in Ibrahim just to get some fresh legs into the midfield again. I feel like our midfield trio are having to work pretty hard in this game. One thing I do want to really stress, though, is since we made those instructional changes, we've seized so much more of the ball. Yes, we've not dominated it, but we've had a lot of it, and Millwall have created absolutely nothing. And I'm just now looking in this top left corner. The time is trickling away. There's 4 minutes left. And 4 might be about to be the magic number. Screw the magic number being 3. No, it's absolutely the number 4. Because we're about to go into the FA Cup 4th round as a Vanarama National League side. Are we going to follow in the footsteps of Lincoln City, who a few years ago in real life, you might remember they went on that crazy run. They knocked out Burnley at Turf Moor. I think they knocked out Burnley at Turf Moor. They lost to Arsenal in the end, I want to say, in the quarterfinals. And then they used the money from that to get back-to-back promotions into League One. Kind of looking at that and dreaming at that scenario happening here. We have won 3-0. We are amazing. I mean, I can't quite believe what we've seen. Elsewhere, there are games going on in our division. Barnet have won. Southend have drawn, which is actually a huge, huge result for us. And York City also drew. So with the exception of Barnet, not only have results gone our way in the FA Cup, they've gone our way in the league as well. Sang's going to be out for 2 weeks. Oh my word, I want to go and have a lay down. Is anyone else just kind of hyperventilating, or is that just a me problem? I'm looking ahead to these games we've got coming up. There's not really a sexy game. Oh, could I do the FA Cup 4th round today? Could I? Should we go see who we get first? If it's a little way away, we'll do one of these league games. If it's not, you know what? We'll do the 4th round today. Why not? Just in case you can't tell, I am a little bit giddy and a little bit excited. I think with good reason. The FA Cup 4th draw is about to happen. 38 teams into the hat. A couple of those will be teams that have got to play a replay. Arsenal are still in it. Chelsea are still in it. Manchester United are still in it. Man City are also still in it, although they drew against Birmingham. Oh, let's just slap this on an automatic draw. We would love an away day against Manchester United. That's the dream. I feel like Morecambe and Gillingham wouldn't be a particularly sexy game. Although, to be fair, if we got a slightly lesser opposition, maybe we back ourselves to go even further. Arsenal away, that would be good. It's not going to happen. Don't really want Middlesbrough. Manchester United have gone. Man City still in the hat, though. Brighton or Chelsea, this wouldn't be a bad draw. It's going to Sunderland. Manchester City or Birmingham City? Not going to be us. Where are we? I don't want a championship club, with respect. I want a Premier League side away from home. Leicester City away wouldn't be bad. It's not going to happen. I'm still looking at Wigan, thinking Wigan would be good. Wigan would be good. Villa are the only Premier League team left in. We've got Derby County away. we've got. Am I allowed to feel a bit disappointed about that? We are one of 2 Vanarama National League teams left in the competition. The other side, by the way, in the National North, is Morecambe, who are probably going to feel as sad as we do because they've potentially got a tie against Preston North End. But no, we've been drawn against Derby County. That game is going to take place in a month's time, so we won't do that today because it's quite a way away. Derby County, by the way, currently 4th in the Championship and going pretty strong. In terms of a game that we're going to come back for today, you know what? We did the game against Woking before at the start of the year. Scarborough in the FA Trophy. It's only the FA Trophy. We're an FA Cup side now. That's the competition we care about. We're going to come back and do the game against Oldham. They are relatively local to us, a team who are pretty good by all accounts. They've struggled this year down in 14th, but of course, once upon a time, a Premier League side, Oldham Athletic, should give us a good game. I'll join you guys in a mo for that one. Can I just have one episode where things go to plan? The game against Oldham, postponed. We've got Telford in a few days. We're going to just come back for that game. I'm if I don't laugh, I'll cry. This is just silly now, isn't it? Okay, good news. The game against Telford is not off, so there is a second match today. Since you were last here, we have played a couple of games. Worth covering them. We beat Woking 2-0, Golden Duffy with the goals, and then we scraped by against Scarborough in the FA Trophy. Of course, Scarborough, a team who got promoted last year to the National League North, a team who actually won the FA Trophy not all that long ago. Not the reigning holders, but the year before that, they won this competition whilst playing the league below the Vanarama national kind of regional levels, which is a crazy achievement for them. So yeah, it's nice to still be in the FA Trophy. Of course, the FA Cup at this point kind of is the competition that we're keeping a focus on. And of course, that Derby game will be in tomorrow's episode. It is at the start of February. Little bit of kind of behind the curtain content stuff here. But as you can perhaps imagine, when it comes to YouTube videos, I kind of have to plan when I'm going to sit down, record, and kind of play Football Manager for videos and stuff. I didn't quite anticipate us to get to the 4th round, if I'm being honest. Equally, it's a month away, so there'd be a month's worth of Football Manager to play between 2 little bits of recording in order to get to that game. I know some people are probably going to be a tad disappointed we're not doing that game today, but why rush a good thing? We might as well embrace the FA Cup run for as long as we're on it. The FA Cup run for as long as we're on it. The run. It's a run that we're on, not a run. Words are hard. But anyway, today we're shifting focus to the league. Telford away. It's not a sexy fixture. It's not a necessarily difficult fixture. It's a game that we should win reasonably easily. Worth noting that because of our game postponed, we've now played a game fewer than Barnet, who are currently 3 points ahead of us, but with a game more played. As for Southend, their form has tailed off a little bit, to the point now where ourselves and Barnet know winning our games in hand pretty much puts us at top spot in the league. Of course, there is still a fair amount of football to be played. In our case, there's still 20 matches left of the season to be played. It's a marathon, not a sprint. And well, a short leg of that marathon is about to resume. Telford down in 16th. This is a game that we should be winning. Because of the postponed match, the good news for us is player fitness is nice and high. So we're going to go with a full strength team for this game with just a tiny bit of rotation based off form. I guess the most notable kind of change is Ibrahim coming into the team to play as the Mazzala. He and Ngessen have kind of rotated this position in the team throughout this year to fairly similar in ability players, I suppose. You could certainly make the argument that Mohamed Ibrahim has been the better of the 2 men. He, the 19-year-old, is going to get the nod today. Elsewhere in the team, Gold and Duffy up top. I feel like Gold's goal scoring hasn't quite been at the level it was before. He had kind of 17 goals in 10 games this season. In the 13 games since, he's only scored 7. I say that. That's still pretty good goal scoring, really. But by his own incredibly high standards, he's slowed down a little bit. Today would not be a bad match, I suppose, for him to get that goal scoring flow back in his system. But anyway, let's submit the team for this game. Telford, hopefully going to be a slightly more straightforward game than Millwall. I say that. We just spanked Millwall. So, you know what? If logic holds sense, and let's be honest, it doesn't, and we can beat Millwall 3-0, we should probably beat Telford like 6-0. Yeah, probably a tad ambitious with that scoreline, though. 7 minutes into the game here, we've got a corner on the near side. It's Regan Booty with the outswinger. It falls to Butterworth. It's blocked. Ibrahim arriving late, hits it, goes out for another corner. Early kind of flow of play has very much been in our favour, but yet to find the breakthrough. Looking at Stephen Golden Quansah at the near post thinking, can we get a header on goal? We very nearly did there. Unfortunately, goal's header just off target. Back to Quansah. Look at this. This is nice, isn't it? Look at the passing play. Duffy lays it off to Ibrahim. Green space ahead of him. Big call to start him today. Maybe Ngessen would have scored it. He smashes it into the side netting. might have hit the side netting. We're straight into another highlight. Hold your horses, everyone. There could be another chance coming, and it's Stephen Gold through the middle, using the little bit of pace he has, and using all 4 of his finishing to hit that effort over. But the next goal kick is another highlight. Every highlight right now is just us getting the ball from a goal kick, charging forward, then giving away another goal kick. Maybe this highlight's going to be different. Maybe this time we can score it. I say all of that. They're still in possession. This is not what I really want to see here. Early phases of play, though, very much in our favour. 10 shots in the first 12 minutes. It's been that kind of game, and it's Darren Richards threading through Duffy, who hits it, and Whitworth in goal. Makes a crazy, crazy stop. Telford, probably kind of lucky to still be in this game. We've had a crazy, just silly number of chances, really. Can we make something happen here? Quanta heads it. Whitworth saves it again. I mean, their goalkeeper's already on a 7.2 rating. We're 15 minutes into this game. He has been pretty good in goal so far. We've got an XG of 1.55, but we can't find the breakthrough despite all the chances we're creating. By the same token, don't really want to change stuff unnecessarily here. A word of encouragement, 10 minutes left of the half. Is there a late goal incoming? Is there? Well, there is for Barnet. They've just made it 1-0 in their game, which is not really what we want to see when it comes to the league. And, well, another thing I don't want to see is half-time quickly approaching. We had a crazy amount of chances early on, and then there was just a period where we chilled out in the middle before a late onslaught to end the half. But at the break, it's 0-0. We have an XG of 2.42. It would probably be an overreaction to throw a water bottle, but I am going to tell the players I'm far from pleased. Not a happy bunny with what I've witnessed. Also, the rain is pouring down here. Given the fact we've had 2 postponements in the last 2 episodes, I'm kind of scared that this game could get called off mid-game. I don't think that's actually a thing in Football Manager, but it could happen, and I might hope it can happen so that we can get another chance at playing Telford, because right now their goalkeeper just feels unbeatable. I don't feel like we can get the ball past him. He stopped everything. Quanta and Gold at the near post there. I think it was Gold's header actually hit the crossbar. I mean, the second half has started as the first half ended. We might still have another chance. It's just highlight after highlight, but we can't find the back of the net yet. Garrett, though, back post, Gold is there. We do finally find the breakthrough. Stevie Gold with, a rare live-com goal, it feels like, as of late. Nice header, though, into the top corner. We've created so much in this game, I'm kind of surprised it's taken so long. Had a load of players go short for the throw-in. Garrett floats it to the back post. And, Gold with a bullet of a header from that range was not going to miss it. We take the lead. Apparently it was a tight offside. He was on by a country mile. Never in doubt. 1-0. I do wonder now if the floodgates might open. Free kick in a deep area. It's going to be Regan Booty to Duffy, who hits it on the volley. Is he onside? He's not onside. I knew straight away. I zoomed out, checked the flag. It was up. It was never going to count. In fact, it may not have even been Duffy who was offside there. Actually, maybe it was Duffy. Maybe there was a couple of them offside. Either way, doesn't count. Still 1-0. Now, this season, there's been a couple of games where we've been leading and I've made changes just to kind of protect players, and then we've gone on to lose the game. I do want to protect some players and their fitness levels, and, I have a general concern for them. We're going to make a couple of changes. I'm going to bring in Gesson. I'm going to bring in our man, Tamel Makhitahini. Some people told me how to pronounce this guy's name. I'm still just calling him Tamelo for short. To be honest, he's not played as much of a squad role as I thought he would this year. His versatility is still useful in a game like this to slot in at right back. And we do have a chance here, and it's into the back of the net. Stephen Gold's got another. For all the saves that Whitworth made, he'll feel disappointed to get beaten there because he got a really strong hand to it. There's a second-headed goal for Gold. This time it's come from a set piece directly. Booty in. Gold's headed it on target. Whitworth, bit of a wet save, bit of a flappy hand save. Didn't get a strong palm behind it. It ends up in the back of the net. We're 2 goals to the good. Telford in all kinds of trouble, and it could get worse. Gold now on the hunt for the hat-trick. Could he get it? That is what I'm wondering. 34 shots in this game, by the way. No shortage of chances created. On another day, we might rue the missed chances we've had here. But today, it's been pretty blooming emphatic. A game that we expect to win away from home, but I don't know. With some of the draws we've had as of late, it's always nice to get what, hopefully is going to be a confidence-building win. Of course, I say all of that with the caveat, there is 10 minutes left. We could still balls it up just yet. And Wood is on the far side pulling it back. Nice defending by us, though. Booty forward to Duffy. Kind of want Duffy to pick out Gold here because he's got the hat-trick looming. Can Duffy float the ball towards the back post? I'm just staring at Stephen Gold, who's going to arrive, goes down. Apparently, he got pushed. Apparently. Didn't really look like a push in 3D, but we'll take it. Stephen Gold for the hat-trick. I mean, why couldn't he score a penalty like that in the playoff final? That is one of those questions I will never know the answer to. It's 3-0 here. Stephen Gold has a hat-trick. Feels like a while since we've seen him just smash in a load of goals in a live commentary. This is kind of what he likes to do against the lesser teams in our league. He likes to bully them. He's bigger than them. He's stronger than them. He's smarter than them. He's not as good at finishing as some of them. But that doesn't matter. Apparently in Football Manager 2022, you can get goals with 4 finishing. And he's had 3 on this occasion here. And, well, he could be looking for more. Bellas is already on a yellow. He's just shoved over Duffy. Completely unnecessary. Give him a second yellow. On your bike, son. This game was done already. It's even more done now. And it could yet get worse for Telford. I think they've made all their subs here, so they may well have to play a player out of position at centre-back. Maybe a chance to get 1 or 2 more goals before this is over. Maybe we're going to be singing in the rain come the end of this game. Reed plays it forward, but there is absolutely no one forward for Telford at this point. They are shutting up shop. They are done for today. They're closed. They are just desperate to defend what they have, keep some pride perhaps. As for ourselves, well, we want more goals. We're ruthless. We're relentless. Something that I've talked about in videos before, but I think I could admire Man City's ruthlessness in the Premier League under Pep Guardiola for many years. You know, they're the kind of team that against lesser sides will happily score 5 or 6 and just have a fun day. I want a fun day here, and all the fun day is going to continue. Stephen Gold, goal number 4 of the game for him. I mean, could he get a double hat-trick? That might be a tad ambitious. He still needs 2 more in the remaining few minutes. But a really, really impressive display. And the finish here was actually really nice. Garrett to Butterworth, threads through Gold, uses the little bit of pace he has to sneak in behind. Into the bottom corner it goes. Anyway, that is going to conclude the action of this game. A 4-0 win. Stephen Gold with an elusive 10.0 rating. Quansah and Booty had really good games as well. Truth be told, it was a pretty emphatic team display here. I think that applies to both matches, to be honest. A crazy, crazy win against Millwall. Of course, Derby County loom for us next time out. And well, when it comes to league form, we're doing well. Southend drew against Carlisle, which is big for us. York lost. Unfortunately for us, I think Barnet won. They did indeed. They beat Yeovil Town 3-1, which is going to mean they look like the team we are going to be battling towards the top of the table, annoyingly. Before we go, just a little look at the finances. And unfortunately, because we've not had that big, sexy kind of FA Cup 3rd round draw, we've not got all that much money in the bank. Although I will say, compared to last year, where we were kind of at May time in £500,000 worth of debt, by comparison this year, the finances are looking a little bit better, despite the fact we are over the wage budget. The FA Cup kind of run is certainly just mitigating some of the damage from some of my slight overspending. That is going to wrap up everything from me today, guys. Just as a little reminder, no uploads this weekend. We are back on Monday to take on Derby County. I'm nervous. You've got a few days to prepare yourself. Get the popcorn in. Oh my word, Monday is going to be fun. I'll see you guys next time. If you've enjoyed today's video, drop a like on it as always. And until then, it is me, Jack, and I'll talk to you guys in a bit. I'm out.